would you guys also agree that you're going to win the battle because people need the membership, they're going to buy it from you, they need money, they're going to get started, but you're going to lose the battle. They're never going to be able to do what you did. And I think I told Steve Rummel when he first got started, I think they overcomplicate things in employee benefits too. And I'm going to tell this quick story. He was in his first month in the business. He had an employer group. We went out. I met with the HR person. I did the presentation. They said, great, we're going to do this. Now he's in month 3. This is third month. Third month. He says, great, we've got the enrollment set up. Can you come out? I said, no. He was panic stricken. What am I going to do? I said, well, wheel out the television set and the VHS, because that's all they had at the time, right? You put in a VHS videotape, played the membership. 52 signed up that day, is that correct?
343.
How many?
It was 43.
43 signed up that day. He went executive director that month, showing the third-party video. What is that, a golf clap? I mean, that's huge. This is how a brand new person can go executive director, is because it's not about them, it's about can they point and see stuff. Here's the deal, when I'm standing right here, how much of the screen can you guys see? I gotta get out of the way so people can see 100% of the right information. So you're blocking a lot of people's blessings and you can't figure out why they're not coming on board because they can't see the opportunity because you're standing in the way. So bless you. Are we gonna get a video or no?
I really tried.
Okay, because my other one has a video too, but we will see.
May I suggest something?
You may.
You can put it on your phone and then use your microphone to listen to it.
No.
The computer's over there though.
But you can do your phone. You have it on your phone, right? You have that video on your phone?
No,
We can
ma'am.
probably grab it on your phone.
I'm okay. Well, can we be able to do the other one the second time? Okay, so no videos. We will not do videos.
Well, we
So-
have a video, the audio is not playing.
Okay, so number 3, right? The law of third parties. So if anytime your mouth is moving, you should be pointing, reading, and telling stories. You can do a full presentation on the app, point, read, tell stories. But anytime you're free forming, like I used to do, anybody throw up all over somebody before? That's it? No one else on the front row ever threw up all over? Miss LeCue? Okay, so I'll give you an example. So there's scales of influence. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. But I had a gentleman who used to work for me in my insurance business named Oscar. I loved Oscar. And I was like, oh man, it'd be so fun to like have him be my peer. We could work together on this. He doesn't have to work for me anymore. He can be financially free. It's just going to be so amazing. And you know what? I thought I was smarter than the whole company. I created my own flip book. I went and met him for an hour for lunch. I bought him lunch. I talked for the entire hour. And at the end, I said, do you want to do it? And he was like, oh, I'll buy the membership because I need it, but I could never do what you did. And we're going to talk about the filters of duplication. So again, I won the battle, lost the war. I blocked his blessings because again, I was standing in front of 100% of the right information. Okay? So everyone say third party.
Third party.
Okay. And we're going to talk about the filters of duplication on the next presentation. Law number 4. The law of staying plugged in. And so you're plugged in right now. How do you are fired up? Yeah! Okay, but you might walk out of here and in the next week somebody might tell you no. Someone says, oh Lord, you did not sign up for that legal shield thing, did you? What are you thinking? And then what's going to happen is you're going to need to get plugged back in again because most people don't understand what we're doing. That's because 97% of people are dead or dead broke by the time they retire. Because they don't understand there's a different way. You're on the right side of 37 or 97%. You're a 3%er. Thank God, I was always weird anyway. I want to be on the right side of 3%. So how do we get plugged in? Well, I'm going to tell you, I've never missed an event. In fact, I go to several Super Saturdays in a month. I've already been to, where did I just come back from? Where was the last Super Regional? Maryland, last weekend. I'm here now. I'm going to do ours next week. I'm afraid to miss something. I'm afraid it might be the key that I'm going to need to be able to unlock my success. I'm actually afraid to miss things. So you will see, I mean, if I'm humanly possible, not on a flight, not somewhere else, I'm on every Zoom. This is, I mean, listen, I had to go work 60, 70, 80 hours a week to make a multiple 6 figures. Here, I gotta be like in, you know, what is it, party on the bottom, you know, business on the top, on a Zoom for crying out loud. How hard is that? You know, I gotta come to the team events, our regionals and things like that. How hard is it to be here? Isn't it painful? Man, this is a lot of work. Oh, I don't know if I can do this every month, once a month. You know, pick your hard. Hard work is, listen, I was in Vegas. I saw people working on the ground in August, underground, in the streets. I was like, okay, now that's hard. What if you have to work on a roof? And like that's hard. I mean, that's dangerous too. Listen, I don't know anyone who's died from someone who told them no. I'm just saying. So pick your heart, right? And there's something called limited success syndrome, and I was really plagued with it. But what is that? Well, that just means I didn't have all the success that I wanted, and I felt, how could I introduce it to a Gus? Seriously. You know, he's going to ask me how much am I making. I don't know, right? So I'm going to tell you, does it matter how much you're making if you're using third party and you're plugged into a system? No, because if you're not impressed with the fact that I made $6,000 my first year, $14,000 my next year, okay. What is his name again? Daryl Drake. Daryl Drake. 6 figures in his first month. Is that okay?
Wow.
Fine. I'm gonna get out of the way, and you can see the guy that made 6 figures in his first month. So why do I tell you that? Because it's not about whether or not you're having success. It's whether or not you are plugged in and you can show them someone else who's having success.